Today, I would like to talk with some basic questions of human life. I think not many people really know what are some of the basic fundamental questions of human life. In my understanding, in my opinion, there are basically three questions that each and every one in the world should ask himself or herself. No matter where you are or I am, in which country we live in, or wherever we are settled, any corner of the world, the three questions remain the same. The first question is, who am I? Who am I? Or if somebody else will ask you, who are you? What is my answer to this question? What is your answer? What do people really answer to this question? The first basic fundamental question, who am I? When somebody asks you, who are you? Usually we tell him or her our name, maybe names of our parents, the name of our place where we are from, our address, our country. This is what we usually think. And these are some of the informations that we usually share or we give to the person, whoever asks you and me, who are you? One way is okay, it's fine that we, as human beings, we give this kind of answer. But we have a deeper answer. Not only that I am so and so, I'm John, or I'm Peter, or I am Elizabeth, or I am whatever name we say, is not a total identification of a person. So, the first basic question, who am I, will lead you and me and guide you and me to go backward. Do we ever say that I am a human person, or I am a man, somebody is a woman, or she is a girl, and this is a boy? We see the gender, male, female, young, old, children. This is usually we think. Then, do you or I really think that I am a creation, the best creation? The human being is the best creation of the Creator. And we name Creator different names. We name Him differently. Some would say He is God in English. Others would say He is Allah, or somebody else will say in his or her language, like in Bangla, we will say Ishwar, Bhagavan, or somebody would say He is Emmanuel, Adonai. So this is usually people in the world answer as the name of the Creator. I did not automatically get my life. Even if we think very humanly that the second question is, where did I come from? Somebody would say, I am a fruit of my parents' conjugal life, marital life, deep love, their union. So all these are fine. But then what about my parents? We would say they also are the result or fruits of their parents. Then we go back, then we have to stop at a point and say, oh, then how did human beings really evolved or came to this world? Who is the first human being? So our faith, our religion, some religions as believe that the Creator is the one who created us, who creates us. The Holy Bible, the Scripture, tells us that we are the image of God. God created everything in 5 days. The whole creation. Then on the 6th day, He created, saying, let us now create human beings in our own image, as we read in the first book of the Bible, Genesis. So, people, million, trillion, billions of people so far believed and still believe that this is how we automatically not come to the world, but there is a Creator who created us, who creates every moment, because He is a Creator. And He created everything, the nature, the universe, the cosmos, all the animals, but the human beings He created in His own image. And God said, this is the best creation. So we are the best among the creations, all the creation. And even if we think from our worldly sense, from philosophical point of view, or even from scientific point of view, science, what do we get? What is the answer? Some may think, research a lot, but at one point we have to stop and say, yes, I don't create myself, you don't create yourself, somebody else. So as I have already shared and said, that parents, okay, their parents, okay, go back, and then you have to stop. So when you stop, you have to take time, make an opportunity to enter into your deeper self as best creation of God. And how do you do that? As human beings, we have two faculties. Other animals don't have. So far, the studies, philosophy or other disciplines have explained. Human beings have, first of all, intellect, and we have will. Intellect, the function of intellect is that we understand, we have memory, we can talk, we can remember the past, we can see the present, we can analyze it, even we can see and foresee the future. So these are all, in short, the functions of the intellect. Intellect is that capacity which only human beings have, to go to the past, to see the future, though we are living at the present moment. And the willpower, the second capacity of a human person is willpower. Will is our desire. I can do what I want. You can do what you want. But an animal does not, because he does not know what he has to do, and that the animal does not know what to do and what not to do. But as human beings, we know, we have that capacity, the willpower. And moreover, we have other understanding of who we are. So the first basic question is who am I or who are you? The second basic question is, where did you or I come from? We come from the Creator. We are created human beings. And the third basic question is, where shall we go? Or where are we going, if we make it more ongoing question? Where will you go? Our life has a limitation. So far, from the beginning of the world, people have been trying and trying to prolong their life. Was possible little bit, 5 years, 10 years, okay, with the medicine, medication and science, okay. But finally, we have to say goodbye to the world. Many people came, intellectuals, very wise people, very rich people, but many billions and trillions of people had to finally say goodbye to the world. You and I also have to say goodbye to the world. Then the question remains, where do people go? When do they die? We bury the body, the dead body. Some religion would say they burn it. Nowadays in many countries, they also, after somebody dies, they have the process of cremation. That is also a kind of burning. The body become ashes. Whatever, but the body that we take care of and we should take care of does not remain here on earth forever. So then what gives life to the body? The soul, the spirit, the Creator. We name some religions, if not many, name God as the supreme being, the spirit, who gives life to the body. So we came from the Creator and we go back to the Creator. Is our understanding. Many people believe, many people with their intellectual capacity understand and also make others understand by explaining that this life is precious, valuable. In no way, no one can destroy this life. Body, mind, spirit. We have to take care. We have to have a balance. We have to be abide by the conscience. And we say that conscience, human conscience, has to be formed well. And a well-formed conscience will always make a person very, very happy, in the sense that if someone is guided by the conscience, means conscience is the voice of God. God always wants us that we be happy, we make others happy, we live a good life, life in truth and spirit, and this is how we can attain or gain peace in life. Everybody, no matter who you are or where you are, your education, you are highly educated or illiterate, all have that capacity of intellect and will. What we need is to make little time to pay attention to human beings. Each one first pay attention to himself or herself. Look at others the same. You have seen yourself, you see also others, and you will see that we as human beings have the same respect. So we are not to disrespect anybody. We have to accept. We don't want to be rejected. We want to be welcomed. We don't want to despise anybody. So by welcoming others, by helping others, by cooperating with others, we bring communion. Because communion is a fruit of cooperation. we cooperate, we come together, that begets communion. But today's world is a world of competition. Competition begets or gives birth to conflicts, wars, revenge, because we all are trying to run. But where are we running? What are we running for? Let us then take some time, think about it. Our life is a journey, is an endless journey. We have began our journey from the Creator, the God, and our journey will be completed, will come to an end when we will reach after death and be one again with the God, the Creator. May this understanding awaken our sense of human life, what life is all about. These three basic questions: who am I? Where did I come from? And where I shall go, or where I'm going. These three questions, as often as we think, these will discipline our life. These will make our life a true human life, a life of love, a life of joy, a life of peace and happiness. Let us all make our life, and lives of other people, other fellow human beings, a life of love, a life of joy, a life of happiness and peace. Thank you all.